Hello everyone and welcome to NEET Mentor. In this video we will talk about a very important update. It's not official yet, but it's ongoing process regarding common counseling. What is common counseling? We will try to understand, and how it will get implemented. Okay, when it will get implemented, what are the different impacts that we will get to know and we will face in the counseling process once it gets implemented, and what will be the different changes, who will get benefited and who won't be getting benefited, and what are the different benefits that government will get by implementation of common counseling. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, first of all do subscribe the channel. Okay, and today INICET examination happened. Okay, it's already done, and we will share a few details regarding the examination and the last year cutoff and all. We will share in some time on this channel. Okay, you can also join our Telegram group. Okay, and a link you can find in the description, or what you can do, you can go ahead and open this neetmentor.co.in website. Okay, and you can join the Telegram group from here, and you can check out YouTube videos, and you can avail our packages in order to get the college prediction, state-wise cutoff, all India cutoff, last 2 years, okay, announcement details and all such things, and college-wise clinical details for government colleges, deemed university, NB hospital, and fee stipend board, all such things. Okay, so let's jump on to the topic that we want to discuss in this video. Okay, there is a letter, okay, which is rotating, and it came not now, it's old letter from government Director General of Health Services. Okay, and the subject is common counseling to be conducted by MCC. If it's a common counseling, then definitely it will be conducted by MCC at the national level for 100% of the seats in government colleges, private medical colleges, and deemed university. As we already know, 100% of the deemed university seats already covered under MCC. Okay, and 50% of the government seats covered under MCC, and the remaining 50% seats comes into the authority of a state, and 100% of the seats comes into the authority of a state. But now they are trying to devise an approach or a strategy or like platform need to be done in such a way that 100% of the government, private, and deemed university seats will be filled up through MCC, and it will be single counseling. Since it's going to be single counseling, so first question, when it will get implemented? Okay, it won't get implemented from this year for sure. Okay, and they are not trying to just implement it for PG, for UG as well, as they have written in the first paragraph, keeping in view the various court direction to simplify the counseling process and to reduce the seat blocking by the candidates, college, institutes. It is being proposed in consultation with NMC to have a common counseling for 50% of all India quota, 50% of state quota in PG, 15% all India quota in UG, and 85% state quota in UG courses. So it happens that even though there is a sequential counseling, when I say sequential counseling, how the counseling goes out right now, first round of MCC gets completed, then the state will start their counseling in parallel. Means all the state would have to do the counseling in parallel, and the state would complete the first round, and after all the states would complete the first round, then all India second round should resume. Okay, but how it happens, some of the states would not be able to complete the first round, and the MCC can't wait for all the state to complete their first round counseling, and they need to start with their second round. Okay, so it's not a streamlined. So why they want to keep a common counseling? Because all the control should be in one body hand. Okay, so it is possible that state counseling may not happen at all. Right now 50% of the government colleges seats and 100% of the private colleges seat get filled out through the state counseling, and every state will conduct a different state counseling. Now if there is common counseling, then you don't have to worry about filling the registration for all the different open states separately. Like Uttar Pradesh will ask you 2 lakhs of security deposit, Uttarakhand 2 lakhs, if you go for Haryana 2 lakhs, Himachal Pradesh 2 lakhs, last year they asked 5 lakhs, okay, and Pondicherry 2 lakhs. So if you are looking out to get private colleges, okay, in different states, you have to pay 2 lakhs security deposit in each state. Okay, when it comes to common counseling, it will be very much simplified because you pay the deposit in one counseling and you are eligible to get the seat from different states. At the same time, it is a limitation because if you pay 2 lakhs every in various state, okay, for private colleges, then you have a limit, either 3 state, 4 state, how much you can invest in just security deposit, because it gets refunded after 3 to 4 months. Okay, so it's blocking up that much amount of money. Okay, everybody wouldn't have that much, so you have to sacrifice some of the states. Okay, you can't apply in all of the states. But if it's common counseling, all the private colleges, all the deemed university, government college, all type of seats are coming under one umbrella, then you have to do the just choice filling. And in the choice filling you can mention like, okay, want to keep the private colleges, few private colleges above the deemed universities, depending on your budget. You want to keep like Karnataka private college first, then Maharashtra, or like then Haryana, then UP. You can do that, so it will be very easy and useful, and trust me, it is very very helpful, and you will get better result, and better merit will be justified once the common counseling is done. So but how it will be done, okay, how they are going to implement the reservation, because in Karnataka for the domicile candidate or those who have done MBBS from there is a reservation, state quota. So you read this last paragraph. It is also hereby informed that the state quota counseling will be as per existing norms or reservation. It will be as per existing norm or reservation rules, including in-service reservation, state domicile requirement. Okay, so someone who completed, who is in government job from Uttarakhand, okay, so in Uttarakhand state they are getting benefit, incentive will be added. Okay, so how they are going to implement the same thing without hampering the reservation rule, the in-service benefit, if there is going to be common counseling. So for such purpose they are going to, in order to implement the same, the state authorities are requested to send details of existing reservation policies. Okay, and also identify one nodal officer from each state who are well versed with the existing rules to coordinate with the central MCC team. Okay, so one person need to be identified from each state, and that person will have the responsibility, will be very well known with all the existing rules, reservations, in service criteria, rules and all such thing, and the person will communicate all the rules to MCC team, and MCC has to implement all those things on their platform, so that when candidate from Karnataka, suppose, who is domicile of Karnataka, who is eligible for government quota, GM quota, GMP quota and open quota also, would get the option during the choice filling for all these different quotas. And in order to identify at the time of registration, they would ask them, the candidate, to fill like from which state they are, okay, which quota they are eligible, means somehow they would about to devise, okay, an approach to know the exact quota. Okay, so it will be easier, okay, but it's not that easy also to implement. Okay, there might be many challenges. Okay, and it will definitely lead into some drawbacks also, because right now those candidates who do not join the seat in round 2 all India, they look for a seat in state round 2, and in order to look for a seat in state round 2, they sacrifice their deposit also, because if you don't join the allotted seat in round 2, your security deposit will get forfeited, but still you can participate in state round 2. But if there is not a state round 2, then many seats will many seat will travel to mop-up round, and it can go up to stay vacancy round also. Okay, because there will be just one counseling, and through that counseling, or they need to divide the counseling in not in the 4 parts, round 1, round 2, mop-up or stay, but in more phases. Okay, so that thing will be clarified once it's more elaborated from the NMC side, that how they are going to implement, or from MCC. But now is a proposal, it's not implementation, is a proposal which has been talked, not now, from last 2 years we have been discussing about such thing, that there will be common counseling. Recently, last 2 years back, from 2021, NB used to conduct the counseling for DNB, and there was no diploma before 2021. But in 2021, what they did, they removed the NB from the counseling conducting body, okay, and brought all the DNB and diploma seats on the national level, okay. So it's also part of common counseling. So they have taken one step ahead in the common counseling and taking a big step ahead, combining all the seats from government and private and bringing under the one umbrella, one platform, that is MCC, and giving the opportunity from all the states, okay, to do the choice filling for different states, okay. Or they might ask to deposit more if you want to go for more number of state counseling. So how the rules will be how the registration will be, okay, what details will be asked, how they will able to figure out, like, okay, which quota you are eligible for, okay, how the verification will happen, because MCC do not do verification, but at the state level, Karnataka, they ask you to come at the center to get the verification done in offline mode. So how all these things can be transferred and can be done in a very justifiable manner, in very transparent way, that only time will tell how they will implement. But this is the idea, this is the proposal, which may get implemented from 2024 or later, but it will definitely implement for UG and PG both, because this MCC body and which is conducting both UG PG counseling, okay. So that's all from my side in this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.